Afghanistan, Bosnia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Colombia, South America, Uzbekistan, Iraq, Iran, Eritrea, Ivory Coast, Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda.
They come, they arrive broken and yet challenged to make it in this new country. And they can.
They come from all over the world, from Africa, Asia, South America, north, south, east, and west of us. They come here into St. Louis, Missouri, straight from their countries that have been in conflict due to religious beliefs, due to political strife, due to overpowering conflict of war and genocide.
And the suffering that these people had endured was breathtaking. So we started the Center for Survivor of Torture and War Trauma with a lot of support and love and encouragement. We started on a skeleton crew that did not have experience working with torture survivors. At that time, there was nothing in St. Louis that was dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder in the refugees that were coming. Basically, what the refugees got was, aren't you glad you're here? You should be grateful, get to work. What we noticed was some people, once they were safe, would sort of fall apart. Or once they got on the job, something would trigger them and they would actually go back in their minds to the place of torture or the place where they were abused.
Fear and anxiety over what could possibly happen. Intensive and intrusive thoughts that overwhelm them daily. Fatigue, lack of trust, exhaustion, migraines, terrible headaches, backaches, pain through the legs and shoulders and neck.
Došao sam što se osjećam loše, imam noćne more od...
I came because I was feeling bad. I came because I had nightmares related to 3 concentration camps. I came because I cannot sleep and because I'm taking medications for anxiety and to calm down.
Ja, moj grad je doživio genocid. U mom gradu...
We experienced genocide in my city. Army came and killed lots of people. Lots of people ran away. Almost nobody really, not many people survived.
The Center for Survivors of Torture and War Trauma facilitates the healing of post-traumatic stress disorder. Trauma that still holds in these individuals, refugees, who include children, families from all over the world. Many people in St. Louis often aren't aware of the number of refugees who have experienced genocide, war, and torture.
I came because of war trauma and because I had a reaction to war trauma and because I also lost my job.
Clients come to us and they think they're dead. They think they're destroyed. And they think they're never going to get better. They think that the torture and the war has actually killed them.
I had a wonderful life. I had a great family. My family has been there for 1,000 years. We just had a really wonderful, normal life. During the war, everything got destroyed. I lived in a town of 27,000 people, and about 3,500 were killed during the war. 72 days in a row, people were killed. And then this big yellow container came and just piled them all up and threw them in like a mines or some like a mass graves.
As we work, those clients begin to find the spirit that kept them alive during the torture.
Ja sam bila 3 godine u ratu.
I spent 3 years in a war.
Svašta sam videla.
I saw all kind of terrible things. We had to hide in the woods, and at night I would come to my home and to get food.
Ja ne znam ni kako sam to preživjela da sam mogla ostati tu.
I don't know how I survived that.
They survived because they were A, strong, and B, because they kept some human compassion. They started to be able to live that now and began to redefine themselves as, we're not dead, we're survivors.
I have had clients who were also clients of the Center for Survivors, and I have seen them come back to life.
Every therapist has the job of helping a person find that strength inside of them that helped them survive. Not just that, but kept them human.
It's really amazing how much we can accomplish under the small roof, as we say there. We are not just helping individual, we are helping family, but helping also community. I'm not sure that I can completely heal because my trauma was so severe, but I do believe that I can be better and I can somewhat heal and I can have a better life.
We can't do therapy on nothing. We do therapy on the strength that they have buried within them.
Pa nadam se dobro.
I have a hope they will be better.
Uvijek sam mislila dobro i uvijek mislim da bude dobro.
I was always hopeful and I always hope they will get better.
Mora se svašta izdržati. Čovjek je jak, abnormalno to.
Man can be incredibly strong. And, you know, until you go through something like that, you don't even realize what you are capable of surviving.
I'm just really very proud to be associated with that kind of healing endeavor that is the Center for Survivors. And I'm very happy to ask others to participate with us in this healing mission.
To continue and sustain this organization, so yet we heal and continue to support these individuals that are our neighbors, our friends, and new St. Louisans.
I wish the need weren't as pressing as it still is. There are still refugees in St. Louis who are survivors of torture and war trauma, and they keep coming.
You hear their stories. They hope you believe them. They hope you hear them. And they hope that you are educated tonight.
They need advocates. They need people who will help them, like our therapists do, help them tap into this tremendous depth of resilience.
When you help one person, I feel it's kind of like a domino effect. It will affect everybody, everything, everyone around them.
Once you begin recognizing what torture or bad treatment does, you begin working to turn that around so it doesn't happen again.
Tonight, we ask you to be a part of the Center for Survivors of Torture and War Trauma by supporting us.
Your support tonight is vital to our success. Join us in hope. Join us in healing. Together, we can make a difference.
Anything that supports the work of healing survivors allows them to become a part of the healers.